Do you feel like no matter what you do, that money still feels out of reach? You've done the mindset work, you've done the reframes, you've done affirmations, you've done the law of attraction, law of assumption work, but money is still not there the way you want it to be. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can tap on specific beliefs that may still be keeping you stuck. And these are beliefs around yourself and money, being the person who has the money you want, being that someone who has these things. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sandra. I have been tapping for over 8 years now, and I work with people on a weekly basis to help people overcome the limiting beliefs that are keeping them stuck so that they can confidently step into the life they want to step into and be who they want to be. I'm the author of Tapping into Abundance using EFT Tapping and the law of attraction to change your mindset. And I too have gone through this whole thing with money. And I have learned that, yes, it can be about beliefs about, money is the root of all evil and money corrupts you and all of those things, and they do step in your way. But fundamentally, what really made the difference for me was understanding that I had to believe that I could be someone who has the money that I want to have. I can be that someone who has the things I want to have, the life I want to have. It all came back to my beliefs about myself. I used to struggle with money even when I had a regular solid income coming in, so I knew every fortnight what was coming in. It was a very stable job. I still felt insecure about money. I would not spend it. I would hold on to it. I would hoard it because I had the belief that if I spent it, somewhere along the line, I'll run out of it. And so I was holding on. And I've had to learn to let go. I've had to learn to spend money. And that's something that has naturally occurred since I have been doing the tapping on myself. Now, you might be different. You might be somebody who can't hold on to money. You may have the belief that it's not safe to have money. And so you no sooner get it than you're spending it. And so you've created a life for yourself where money comes, but it also goes because it doesn't feel safe to have a lot of money. You're not someone who can have a lot of money. So we're going to do a lot of tapping on this because it's really important. And I've seen the changes that it makes with people that I work with one-on-one. So if you do want to work one-on-one with me, I offer a free half-hour clarity session so that you can get clear about what your beliefs are around money. And then we can have a chat about what you can do to change those beliefs. So there's a link in the description field below this video for how you can book that free clarity session. And you can also find links on my website, mysterywitchschool.com. It all comes down fundamentally to your beliefs about yourself and the world. And we have these negative beliefs running through our brain and filtering into our nervous system through our emotions. And if you are into the chakra system at all, you will understand that our beliefs can affect our energy and our chakras at the same time. So that's why I've created a free masterclass called How to Heal Your Shadow Through Balancing Your Energy Centers, where you can learn where all of these negative beliefs are restricting the flow of your chakras. That's a free masterclass, link in the description field below the video. And you can also access that on my website under the freebies tab. So let's start some tapping on key beliefs that are keeping you stuck and stopping you from being able to attract the abundance you want. Karate chop point. Even though I just don't feel like someone who can have the money I want. I'm okay. Even though it's hard to believe that I can be someone who has a lot of money. I'm going to honor how I feel. Even though I don't feel like someone who has a lot of money. And I don't like it. I'm okay. So tapping on the points. I don't feel like someone who has money. When I look at my bank account, it's not the bank account of somebody who has money. I don't know what it feels like. To have a lot of money. To have what I need. To have freedom and choices. I want the freedom and choices. But I don't feel like somebody who has them. It feels like the opposite. That I'm someone who struggles with money. I'm someone who doesn't have a lot of money. Someone who's not allowed to have a lot of money, perhaps. Someone who just can't have a lot of money. It doesn't feel safe. And I don't know how to think otherwise. What would it feel like? To believe that I'm the kind of person who has all the money they want and need. What would that even feel like? And even though it's hard to imagine, I want it. I want the freedom. I want the choices. That money can give me. So what if I am someone who earns a lot of money? What if I am someone who earns a lot of money? What if I'm someone who earns a lot of money? What if I'm the kind of person who has a lot of money? What if I'm the kind of person who has a lot of money. What if I'm the kind of person who has a lot of money? What if I'm someone with a lot of money? What if I'm someone who attracts a lot of money? What if I'm someone who always has money? What if I'm someone who always has money? What if I'm someone who's allowed to have money? What if it's safe for someone like me to have money? What if I'm one of those people who always have lots of money? What if I'm one of those people who money just seems to follow everywhere? What if I'm one of those people who always has money? And it's always safe. What if I'm one of these people who always has money and I'm safe? What if I'm one of those people who always has money and I'm safe? Take a deep breath and let it out. See how you feel. Any thoughts, feelings, sensations? Maybe there's other negative beliefs that come in, other negative feelings. If you're feeling resistance to this tapping, what beliefs are coming up for you that are causing the resistance to this tapping? What's there saying that you can't be someone who has the money you want to have, that can attract the money you want to attract, that has it follow you everywhere and still be safe at the same time? Do this tapping often until you really start to feel like you're someone who has money. Change the way you feel first, and then your circumstances start to change around it. This is something I noticed that happened in my life, that the feelings of money have certainly changed for me, and the money is there. And remember this, you don't have to have a lot of money in the bank to feel abundant and to know that the money's always there and it's always coming to you. That it's there in the universe. It doesn't have to be in your bank account. Now I open that invitation for you to book that free clarity session if you do want to tap on any of your beliefs around money that are keeping you stuck. The clarity session is there to help you get clear about what those beliefs are, and then if you do want to work on changing those beliefs, we can talk about doing one-on-one coaching together. If you want to do work on your own, I do have an online course called The Wheels of Empowerment, where you tap on the beliefs that are keeping you stuck. And the beliefs are at each chakra level, and the first chakra is around money. There is tapping around money on the first chakra, and you will find that all of the other chakras can also relate to money and block you from receiving money in the way you'd like to receive it, in the abundance you'd like to receive it, feeling that you have the right to receive it, that you have the value to receive it. All of these things are in all of the chakras. So if you do have beliefs around money that are keeping you stuck and stifled, the Wheels of Empowerment is a great course for you to do on your own. You also have me to help you along the way. There's a link in the description field below this video for how you can enroll in that course. You can find all of the links to my courses and freebies on my website, mysterywitchschool.com. Now, if you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments field what your beliefs are around yourself and money, and I can do some tapping in the future on those if it's something I haven't already covered already. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.